the new airport city no Jack baby awoto assassin dey koye pa Nina Ejna Mascon Estate Ghana Limited for so enti entertainment no munkuri nko mo so mo pay commercial land e dey di juma no e bit is a warehouse filling station a fitting shop shopping mall event centers restaurants and afeso a salon nyina me pacho wa mo betimi akọ na oni Mascon Estate Ghana Limited e din komo chopolin assassin dey show mo nsa o e show mo nsa pa Our office was Spintex on Bank Community 18 Junction. Almost also KFC restaurant on Nina Community 18 Junction, Honoma, Spintex Road. Over to me no medium come on. Our number is 0553 840 646 0553 840 646 and after so 0553 838 730 055 383 8730 and after so 0209 155 437 now on the Mascon Estate Ghana Limited and the Kono boy pa say pumps and make contracts and Edgewater. I don't know ahead of you know your functions baby that's a walk say your wedding say your engagement one can say no oh what I don't know one tarry shame also back office one when you juma for and into person when you new clothing line the Koma Obebo Yepa Chipam some main countries say your wedding office where yeah sorry and also say your one cancer engagement I don't be now can say funeral Ontari nyina Ontari shame there down one cancer I didn't hear any time now when a chipam and couldn't come on no Obebo pa Chipam also main countries say in time now go Wawoshi market the best tailor in town on our Pamontara to say yes for Pamontare. The number is 02068 37738 020 683 now near your Chepam and Dean come on Chepam or see your custom tailoring. 46 minutes past the hour. Yes, 7 meeting. Nadia Mansanson for Kojo Preko Dankwah. Martina say at 9:45. Na me jumedi no aba ewie. I don't think coming home. 92.9 FM so your cycle your ne telis office in adjacent to cycle traffic and honoma as that twin towers honum and a Kessben 92.9 FM ye wo eno bra ne dan nyina ye no endi juma fourth floor honum wonsa ebe kan ye wo honum and afis no be hwe me bio a e wo Kessben TV so Kessben TV and then on DSTV channel 364 and then on Go TV channel 121 Saso and I'll call online at www.kessbenonline.com and then on Facebook Kessben 92.9 FM Accra Kessben 92.9 FM Accra Oko honoma like a page no share na Facebook comment mame or comment in American kan nyina and then as usual or text messages and I've also WhatsApp messages now for Nina Bra now for making kind Nina amount and I will not do this without saying a very wonderful morning to my parents Mr. and Mrs. Abedu Omo Kumasi in the Ashanti region Madam go point sham we me sure say nra bo gina mo kwaso mo bompa ma ye nyina saso and meda Simon ase our peace and love hospital and afesu sikani na mu ankasa Emma Abedu ono so meda na see pa cash de obi pa peace and love for yedamase and that takes me to a doctor Riafi or also Medanasi pa. Good morning, doc. Me sure say bibia boko. But me kwa humano so na fe me ne C4C doctor Siama Endi and come on a health segment than the day in the bro Monday to Friday on ye dey na bro. Ne chance na Edgewater ne no chance doc our humano so from C4C liver specialist hospital ne ne come on and share there this week na watchi dey wo ho emaye pa. Me chow doc bibia boko there.
So many about that Darama Bibia Boko, Madame,
Eradia Dom, Meso, me wo hopa, Adiana, your course washing and Kakra. Said yes, I say, but it's here, they are fat. o kan say a share send the den but we are na umia weni a ebefa nti say ade afa me luboto no na aka kakra short 20 percent oda foforo na ye say maboa ni ade
ya covered
ehun ya mi pa but I say now what you say bia call fine apart from say Ghana lose to Colombia ni na no e bibia ye kama de.
Oh yes, CBI kama na upset kakra so yeah by any day part of the game win lose or draw na be university of course na ayede we have to adapt but bibia boko ba dia darama bibia boko how ni say adofo a so far mo ni ama na egusu a ya ni omo edi ho abobo edi nkomohwe hawa mwa kakra betimi akama because it's easy in fact to gather all this and then within a trickle of an eye na bibia efimu empo so ni na no can stress no you know we say e dey on ni na the stress in your half for banti shade you can say and I had the ma any animal but how I don't know what as a country we are doing but then senior it's really worrisome hard pa
Matias pa Nyamene hene yebehɛ mabibia tumi akoyie na yeso yehu de be ya fa ho na ene anope ehefa ena ode ye sha sefi na watwi today the 6th of July ode ye sha sefi
yo me da say ra anope shani ada ye no yebefa ofidie kase so etia loyal listeners ngina ada omase titiro odofo a otie ya for so many months ngina isua ne ma bebre free enkomomo no edom nyina se also so aba besra we various facilities nyina no eda obia se wo a wonsa kaliboto na wonum this another order na moa ni san say these days if you are do I building up we ni pedia no no edoso empo Friday by no you di hon komo last week eduane aye di ho contamination ho virus ni germs ahodo a be sorry and see I'm share a video of a team bi omo ye cleaning very nice area omo peja maame no ni if I say ni table now is adi eduane so no na say bi nkura nkwa na wa se mounts be bre na se ase the grass so dey ni say omo to make carry a lot of germs be to say omo koso infections on our skin no bebre bomu so skin no ekeka bebre ni na no ohawa no so ebetimi e dia brain ti enya very careful bibi aye to yeduane ni ye ye we nyina no so ne ye kai ho se yankopon the organ kasia maya ye ntimi ni yida is I say the engine of the body no akwakoye breborn and my rain feast of course akomane ball I don't know pumping moja there and so imagine say akomane ball pumping moja no so enye moja kroje naturally say ediane ahodro e wo se ntin no ni adwen no ni pedia kwa ni nyane nyina no ebe yefi na yenim so say fi so de ni kwan set na ni pedia no mti say ye nya organ kasia amatuni den zoom lion woni pedia no e wo so yi fi ni pedia no mu dia na hu be hia sa bra no ye betwa ye ni ahwe no ye be kenya no ye be hye ne den ma ono ne djuma sonko anyankopon de ama na eye soni moja no so ewie sa gada efini nyina no e de koma kidneys na yi efi ni pedia no witimi aye ne ye ani to mesro so wonsa anka liboto na bomode anama wonsa anka bi na in Kenya ebrebo ne ntimi de ne djuma wo cardiovascular condition metre akomayare bi wo ha na a high blood cholesterol chest or blood vessels ni mwesi because constant damage to your blood vessels ebetime de stroke aba ebetime ni mubuye aba ebetime de numbness nse nwa ye titriti aba ebetime mpodi aye mutima ye constipation aba bema ebetime ama wo bema afon bema na ho ode nso ate grade 1 grade 2 grade 3 before erection no onye bi ebetimi ama wenya adwen mu yare wenya infection tresa adwen no part ni nya ne moja ye enya oxygen ni ye nti cells begins to die gradually na akwakofa or how about thrombosis to me setting ka say thrombosis tresa or blood vessels no any moja no ay clotted ay block blood vessels na ye critical it ni it free ho embolism it ni kwasha lungs ni ma ho me ye den Emma who machekura will be a done and nasa be wood to hold see pet is answer would die as and will be a shower confono. So who may a how and what am oxygen and conipedia quaning in a ebiswa now with the end be out the hospital. The foul pressure and I see I was sorted of myself who blood vessels no ba abrebuana who are doing was so I produce nitric oxide a boa emma circulation improve and now say be out there hypotension. Maybe our pressure no form by cornea so moja no form kai sebrebuano or dear friend RAS renin or aldosterone angiotensin system say abribia ye moja na say your blood pressure no be form bebre no brebuani Kenya no ho produce dear friend angiotensinogen ebwa ema ye process of RAS no kosoro ema ye pressure tini basoro kakrama moja tini circulate uhia brebuano so beboa ye age my impo cholesterol no produce package visa waboa ema hypercholesterol or hyperlipidemia just a high blood cholesterol abafom insulin resistance say diabetes body no produce insulin because we who say biani would no sugar no cholesterol then so say body need to use susa is it no fanye ejuma na baba starvation in the midst of plenty our pancreas also producing insulin so kai so as a producer insulin na brebo no store e sitwe ni bia ma na empokra na beboa ma edura wonum for diabetes na ye ejuma dia na wo se wo Kenya brebo no na no Johnson be bra Johnson no titira na jo akwa akoda na swati be ma wo pressure akura akosoro ma no pa wo tiba pa wo ni so be chin wafa no wafa nyina be ya wo ya be ma ejuma kososo ayede wo wa na wakoma no abokese wo wasumpa na bontentem e science e kire wo se baby cause one pedia na say we treating infection for so many amateur infection a bit a skin infection a bit a license planus a bit a gonorrhea syphilis chlamydia genital wasthenia caporis tinea captatis when na infections are who do it in bani pedianum kai sebrebuan one who play that immune function of looking for all these virus bacteria no way you me free pedian and until I was a Kenya or brebuano kidney so who here I saw kidney in the bone. I would definitely the cross talk. I be beyond what we do. Come on, it is a ocean. My feet 90 pedianum. Na kidney no so into me. I'm way in a pet. Not a thing, but now we need pedianum match. If you so back, I said, brebuano bre kidney no so bre Emma. A chronic kidney functions. I hold chronic kidney diseases. I hold well cosro infections. I hold well silent kidney ninano. Cosro mesro. Omodiana Kenya or brebuano no to me more detoxification function and cosro. Yeah, hepatitis A, B, C, D, meaning viral. And I see alcoholic hepatitis and santina my liver no I hona now fatty liver diseases, grade 1, grade 2, grade 4. Kai so when to me and you share at your how about how they say it's in my cancer chances a cosro na a saying pediano or brebuano to me who no hepatomegaly. A handful of your how can see a pa it me Emma unipediano a bre your prostate condition, your arthritis, stomach ulcer, enteric fever, another typhoid fever, ABNA or problem which is a UTI, and not infertility, it's just a C4C. Tony Boise, Edim Fidia, Shani Pediano, who be Biasi Matona and Sanya the natural homeopathic remedy a Kenyao. The cell. Sebo mwade ma usanka livoton sa unsanke bia ene na wo ya kekere isanse jima ya keke nyina ne de mrema ya kwan me yintini a anka na wotwe mu yebedom wesu kunyina no wonya livoton na eboa ehohoro nipedia no ema wo liver no ye juma ye ama otimi eboa ma metabolism ahodo nyina ekoso timesro bo mwade ya ne place order for livoton kai se o place order within Accra. There be a free delivery at the amount outside of Accra, so come on, why I nobody. Maybe you can say, draw, oh no, I have a sound swatch out there was a woody, need the any quine so woody. See for sheep and a doing in an Adama area. Now you invite to by your various branches, necessarily our Cape Coast Green Hill opposite Addison Square Garden, as now the base of branch, Cassia Power, or Kumasia, or just so Kwamojachi Junction. Branches meaning I started 7 a.m. na yapon 5 p.m. Treatment plan say holistic your baseline investigation wo should be as maton wo achira odi wo say wodi di any kwan say wodi nutritional advice exercise no wo say wo exercise you how boa organs ni bi obi nim say etimi exercise yakoma It's in exercise, your liver, your kidney, or special exercise advice here, the bachelor. If we are not a feno, you the draw on son, a Kenya, only pay the animal, one casasso, a fan into my pa, a friend. Mesro, baby, I will be on. For number in a place to order, for C, liver tonic. Na emwa, obre bono, my bono, so in Kenya and who you need my year. The stress Accra, and any important Munano, Ghana, 050 0040 and now say 050 Your international number no see ejima. See for see akwa kopie mu my Netherlands na Germany. 7 ofra beje so. Kai say yare ya bobo so nyina no. Ye hwe ni nyina plus 316 879 855 84 Wadaroma plus 316 879 855 84 Kai. So obra boy ya won kwan tuba koswa ne de with Liverpool. Na Kai say see for see liver specialist hospital. You see ye ndro ni di e treatment plans ni di. Nti na bribia ka say once treated forever treated. Senior anope da sibe bre no abotre no mre. Stress obadi en kai ho na ondom ye na wotwe mu. No mmie ya adwe mu na ondom ye nyansa ne na ho ode. Yesia tinisia mu enidi atwaso.
Okay. Meso medase pa na eneme pon amefro na yedi nkomo na me oda be 3 eno ntino esa wo ye delivery ni ready na wo do mo pass to ma me pon ya na meje why because me wo list bi wo ha no me sese me mo mu bi ntino dey se me to na me de mo. All right. Yeah, Dr. Isiama and Nadine Commonex exactly 8 o'clock in the studios of Kessben 92.9 FM. And I feel so here Kessben TV so Oshamo DSTV channel 364 and then on Go TV channel 121. And you been come here pa Gentleman dental clinic will bring us a Ziga steak this morning and then anope our Kessben Maakye so Saso and Yebeko Kumasi in the Ashanti region all the way. Weekend the holiday no and the movement maker the base Ghana movement for a walk. Mammoth Wampa about the Ashanti region. What were they launching? What is the purpose? Nina Ibedi hu komo and ne anope ewu fia hanom na fe no ya share what is really and truly with the base movement no why and akwa ka ho na ye nim se papa bia ye friend no ora Jacob Osei ye boa na oye independent presidential candidate for twice. This time around he is the chief operation coordinator the base Ghana movement. And you know about being called, but answer no I call line no na me name Mia Bema communication director Emma UP party Ora Solomon Owusu ending komo na yenhwe the airco and the ben you know Ora Solo anope me mo ache e mo akwaba eba Kessben TV so na face Kessben 92.9 FM giri se bibe ebokode
Ejo so Kojo bibia ejina na kwemu yeda obadi na seso de na femi
yeda Yehowa so asiye pa na wo kuma se
Davi me enkra na me wo
na wo
ye bebe wa se yetiti free o
na mu Kojo na de na wanko bi
ya go de ya join de
na me ka sa mo join base
oh base ni de so mo ba be kai ho na ya adwuma eso mo base ba be kai ho
base ba be kam ho
oh di nyira say the same thing say ye kaka mo be kai ho the same thing di baby ayaduro no ye hia Ghana for that pa ba wo MPP ni NDC ho ma ho say the same Kojo grow mo mi no ani sunti no omo pe a new breed of politicians and the credit our mafa. Our modern or my Ghana, or the Ghana, it be so money's name of any political party in the DC. And and what be here, say, Yania young Casa and BPNDC, you better tell one boom. So, how the idea, not just say, the United Party needs the base needs United Party, here CPP, here LPG, here all the other parties in the movements plus the floating voters. Now, any MPP NDC for Nankasa, the walk MPP NDC more be more about the parties and only say you know munya hu enkaboma what the other omo eba no engine akoba no sa nti to that extent no ye ne ye hwe ne se enye de ya o se ye kan ye de ntuma boado na ye adwuma.
Ora solo ma me bisa sasem we aya na dani den nyina no temamufu otuo ombo san hwe wo Kessben TV de e wo mso waka said the MPP the NDC no sebi oma meboa eyo man ne de but obi oye floating voter just as you said no e de empa e na obetumi akama na convince na manate ase se eye UP and afi so eye sebi other political parties na kanyina na mo ka mo hu bom wono be hu so ra Jacob say bo a ono enka no ye independent president candidate to kra no etumi enya ono so ababe join eye the base movement no convince that ordinary Ghanaian to understand say SSM me be join either the movement, the UP or any other political party.
Ezo Kojo Tietia. So might be our one plan no. If you fail to plan, you'll be planning to fail. So where is you want and sana waba beja benya no a bibie ni hwa obeye. Abrani abrenyi na de ekoso man yim say sa political parties you omo de ade bi e friend manifesto eneba. Now, manifesto bi a woni manifesto bi enim say enye kwan ya de bu o man eye no baba eye wo hyenko a na boshe bia nso a ye obi di be ma wa won kire kwan ya sa boshe no obetumi achieve no na yesimu no na ye nada na akoye se ye dada wa dwene ye agitumi the United Party senior middle kabra ne ye movement for change no I na be United Party is the only political party wo krum ha ye ne nyamba metina akonya na sokra ye din ka de plan abako ye so abere berebia me ba studio wa ya me the yellow book bi ba the great transformational plan ye ne ye the plan not to go ye the actual Ghana for say ye ba send ye pese ye book o man ya ka che Ghana for say ye the ba ye betutu o man say enterprise as a business ye ba be na mfaso na ba Ghana for nya ne mfaso abanduma die ni say obe create the enabling environment why the framework aban your business a private sector and a business you know obebo omochidom obehwe se omoto omutua na kofom obehwe se akwanya omono da kromu ana ye se de be ya wo ye business bi a ye friend say ebekoyi obehwe se insihu a banks no ya bank for no je no ekro be so na abekọ a interest rate more than 10% of visa you are doing anything serious and until Sanyuma weni nyina ye de atuga ya sanso ka kire say ade ba ko ebe ma o man atumpon eni ade e friend say mindset change o man we se a man na ye tim no anu kire obi betu asore wo ye efi won fi a opi abonte anu akotu ngura na gu gatem say insuo vango enye na dwuma ma no Sanyuma weni na ye nkire so wa ma di pa na ntia se hunye hia Sadia na woye na nye afe o my hodo ye fe the patriotism and idea fe arrogance of power say obi a onsem fata ya dumbi keke ana to mi ba ye poni bi huma se be ye mu minister be ye mu DC na afe sadia na timamufuo no ankasa dom na dia mano no ono ne de ba be use ati akọ timamufuo no a na chese entwe ye sanyuma we nya yo e we plan and this all sa plan we ya the Ghana for no the also any nyina say ye manko for ba beka ho. It is not about who becomes the president, it's about who will be able to do the job. Now you better ya adwuma no ne de o wotiri mu po a wo de gu nkrata so wa kire because e woni tiri mu esa so obetira ye nti ana wa kuche gu nkrata so peso be enu nti na de bia mrade nyina ye mo mese UP no mu na ye nyina ye nkoye nim na mo vision kakra no eno so wo other ones no mo de be kan won se ekoye nim.
Okay. Matthias Yepa, but Ora Solomon, maybe that's the same way. Has the leadership led by Ora Lanche Martin, really support the agenda of, connecting or probably getting together with the business first off?
It will be unwise. Say Ora Lanche Martin because me pese o mani kona nim ye pese ye gitumi ye o mani ye na ye de di padodo na ya de na be ka se o mpese obi ba be ka ho no e no de enya dia yeti we se de na me ka kiro no ye be kwa MPP ye be kwa ndisi makwa akoye ye campaign atwe akra nti wo mo e won chan de se ne obukwa na wo se your first target won ye michi ene ti owura lanchemanti egichim ba me fa ntemu se owura Joseph was say ye bo start kasa by heart.
Okay.
Totally wrong. I mean, when I heard him speak at your friend say almost press conference, I thought said that was immaturity.
I think.
Say, one young funny say, yeah, Baba Kabum, who need the pano grand interest, no, all the America say, me not about who will be even the flag bearer, because that is not the most important thing.
Yes.
To be na ya kwajenya nipa binti o sekana no be ye na echire bi no ye nkonkonya flooding sekana no be ye na echire bi ye mabunu onkwa American embassy no onkobọ mpeso Canada embassy onkobọ mpeso sekana be ye na mabunu ewie university polytechnic training college nursing training no ebenya adwuma sekana be ye ama atansam enen nkofo de da ba ha tensuo to ye e fa container fa nipa wusan krane and it must be your first objective. Sabi odi nga ka tire wi ase nyina say yale ya wo base no ye kwa ko fa ura lanchemanti ne yi abese se vitamin na me experience that was immaturity in this omma no e kasa nya sa e be ha omo anga ni onyam is that wrong? And I believe that one kasa as a mature politician. Yeah.
Will this therefore in the near future affect that leadership structure now? Dachi bia where you need more no. When it comes to say these political parties new movement in about together, would we want to see or foresee some of these leadership structures problems now?
I don't think so. I don't think me didn't get you see you attend. Me didn't get you nothing. Me didn't get you the base and say look. You hear nipa any the aya adwuma the United Party the base the LPG ejira and was here because the point is that yani the UP no where ya ka yes Ghana first moto no Ghana first okay Ghana first it means your commonalities your be a converging point so what you say ye nyina o se atrase na ye ka na ye hu se ye ka ye ho abom and no leadership the obedi anim here after you look at the dynamics of what is happening. So just say, why not? Is Amire we mono Ghana for no den kwa ye beto no. And the secondary, but the first point in say, yes, o man e si apeni baby edru no. Ghana for no pay new direction. And not too much about we say no na. Ti say the oye na o ya yes o ya famfula. As I hope so that there will be agility your business. Such people we must not be encouraging our politics. Yeah, yes, one too many. And I believe, say, the focus or the objective must be, say, yeah, too much about who is leading. Who is leading it at the end of it? I don't know, and the Coco, that be, and Kazasa.
Is serious and probably one of the pivots when it comes to movements be announced parties be so people have even said that because can Japan issues happen and all that the popularity with the system and where things are going obviously they anticipating say the party will ignore him and say onfi party and therefore you ride on the popularity of Canada Japan with this connection of movement based movement and all that
first of all there is no researcher Ghana for no all the Kennedy and the Kwa on the tunnel. So just say neither is there any as we speak any conclusive researcher between Alan and then your friend is Kennedy Alan will be ahead of Kennedy and I don't know yet second to be said both you are working together. So just say now what by I believe so the Omienu Ubusa heart of heart. Bakuba catch was about close lady. That Kojo primary, class 1. Class 1 classroom fresh, na munni mo ho ba bia no say ye class captain
yes
meboa
yes
then ye class captain ubo say obeka o tirimu a that time no ubo say teacher ni ba obuza say 1 year for class captain man Kojo you are also entitled to be a class captain ubo say wo bo bi fufuro din so madam let's give it to Kojo adentra leadership emerges anya agudie say yo ye won kophobia one more out to say no way I was so your leader. No doubt about that. And it did and no must always be the secondary issue. But come who bomb we nanti a 10 years you must say, yeah, quite ye for ye befabia, ye go kumase, a kuno kumase, ye frinka, young fucking kwaso and answer, young fancy woman. And you come where you and then you decide the route. And that route would depend on the dynamics. You must also look at your opponents, your modeba. So, yes, opponents no go for no, only that, almost strength the weaknesses, you say, who go for one, the bet me presenting a brighter spotter. So, no, John Moa, Nasa do one time here, or no influence, and any couple with the plan that down, able to me outsmart all of them. These are matters that you cannot immediately go on any negotiation table with. So, unless, what about you, maybe your brother say, I never believe that, and there cannot be any unity. Why? Who does that? That's we need to Pobia say, you 0% of mine on society. As you say, I'm your communication director of your friend is a negotiations. Yeah, per se a kaboom. You may have Obia or better than I do.
Yeah.
Does it mean say yeah kono? Na me dey baka say chinchire twan ya kaboma na ma anya communication director any enye. Then I'm not a serious person. I'm not in negotiation and in mergers, you win some, you lose some. What must say? And that is why I thought say Joseph was saying was amateur in that regard in what he did at the press conference.
Okay. Rasolo, meda say sa no pe woni edi nkomo. Nyame adoma brepam ne bese edi nkomo. Jina ye pa na abeye one solid particular movement turning into a party na for me hu kwan o mefa so metumi ejina. Now people have said a lot of things that are really happening. Will that clearly be the agenda now Ora Canada Japan the match talk about it or no any be lead ASR party no and no enkomo ebeba so and also say emba so it is a process, the agenda. It look as if whatever plan that has been set, it is moving kakra. So this committee was set. People have foreseen, people have said that it will not happen. Say, man, retaining our party name. Therefore, you bet to me. Know whether indeed yes our process and there was one. But when Ora Kennedy also went further to tell us, he said next year Nyameya Duma June July or best pele whatever it is that he wants to spill no was it also another plan to also tell us, he said by June July next year where elections are going to be very critical start time now the NDC I'm sure might have also brought up their presidential candidate already in the lead when it comes to election of presidential candidate has been Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia from the New Patriotic Party. Now, who commoning now? Saying so we don't know whether indeed a no and banana. If it happens so, what it means is that two great major campaigns or the New Patriotic Party mono are joining what they call the Base Ghana movement, i.e. and I say Alan Trematin, who was also one of the key players when it comes to the MPP, and I face Ora Kennedy Japan Menkaso Kodie. Where the man tells you that I am bitter, and his bitterness nobody seems to solve it. Now when he speak about it, you see a co-disciplinary committee to deal with that matter, and then people are now bringing issues from the New Patriotic Party and people have even said, why is the MPP doing this? Are they not the same people who believe in freedom of speech? It is the same freedom of speech that has really positioned the party well to be saying what they want to say. So today, if your own political party member, a campaign, Kennedy Japan is using freedom of speech in telling the very party, the things that they are doing that it is wrong or he is bitter, now the party that believes in freedom of speech is now dealing with somebody who is also a believer in freedom of speech. And these are the questions, because when Omonkro be started kasa, almost say the NDC for Achiomono, the key thing that they were saying was that it is freedom of speech that Omampeni John Dramani Mahama wants to shut in this country. So is it the same thing that is happening to the MPP party, where freedom of speech is being curtailed or shut by the same very party that they're talking about the freedom of speech? And then when we get through to the bottom of this one, we're only waiting for what the discipline committee will bring. Now for submarine and estate and land ventures and more bedi and komosisia na fe no yenko yenimu ankasa 20 minutes past the hour of 8 na fe yenhwe de ko ene de ebasap bibi aboko de
ya mi adum la ko do
we are fine
and I pay mo boy mo
amen then yes amwa nen kakra
ni pay for no
submarine pay for bia ho ye de
ya mi adum mi ho ye
bibi are fine
ya mi adum mi ho ye last week enso ni die ntumi ama
no
but I was this time I was not last time we say
yeah
this time around also open dying so what I say this time around also to asase and at this time also see you die
Tina be hu sampa
of course
baby a wusi dan no baby akoto asase no ana say the ball na akofele one wa dey no dey na yenkomo e say
no credit me ba to American state and lands and I pay echecha Ghana for Maakye dwumadi so ba to e bia na ti trotro bia na ti taxi mo e bia na sa abre open temo ko adwuma it's a hot morning ntini ma medi kan fa na ma we ntu dwamfa ma wo estate and lands ye tonsas ba to afesu ya sanso ton building materials apapa e di sidan petampe e ba to for number 0243 009451 0243 009451 and 055 000 1500 055 000 1500 numbers we direct ankasa and be fan but submarine state and lands and common ni me but if you ton building materials and afesu ya santon sase all said this time around in zone to tono this is the actual time of so pass asito the intermeka sa ne say ha na be hu asase a wote so ene ba bia wo koto asase no so what ase and it submarine state and lands and then so to obi bia wato asase bia wo submarine bia ni ho a wa frese nsuo ha no ana nsuo atwiafa na asase no so ana ase bebi ote no nsuo atwiafa no so akone dem de bida de ba cho submarine estate and lands and asase na etunto ni nyina so no eho dwo kama free lands and yeton the amount the interme ka say free lands ni say asase no langa de bia ni so na obeka cho say and asase we me na media na fine kosia no documentation free anything but submarine estate and lands and I pay you can for them Ghana for say and near so to be an address so this scanner to na me this scanner to work a crap mpacho bomodiana 10 common ye this is the time also to asase it kakra bia wo bia no areas na me babo bon mpacho amansama denchira ye won sase ni bi wo ho ye won sase so ada kwa ho a ye betimi dai project is akese so what I say obu on mo peso ye filling station ye was sase ada kwa ho a ye betimi dia ma wo obu also a opese oye school ye was sase ada kwa ho a submarine ye betimi dia ma wo obu on mo so peso ye block factory aye was sase ada kwa ho a ye betimi dia ma wo there a big project we nyina and about submarine estate and lands mama sansi number ni suma obi 0243 009451 0243 009451 and 055 000 1500 055 000 1500 pacho yeton building materials wo fie ho say na community yeton cement yeton iron rods yeton doors yeton nadoa yeton table mebato ntabo ne ya ne pa ye wo so me kese ye ton ye de pine table ntimpato table papa ye de bodan so ye de sidan mebato submarine estate and lands mebato ne bi ne ton afi so no ye wo tipa truck se etwe ahwea ne abo a ye de magana fo ne bo no so f kama mebato tie ne ye wo team of masons a wo mo ye adwuma wo dan no ho out mbetimi no ma tena se plan bia wo pese wo ye ma bia no wo mbetimi da ya ma no susu ebo ne da form kama pa tie ne se akoba ne se ene ensuo to efomodin sikasem hoden ebato areas na mabobo ni nyina no enye sikapudu ne agi obu ono ma sikapudu ni da ho na momo de ba ye beji ni ama wasase no yetwa de ama ba bia de ba ma soso me se kai hu ni se langard sembia ni hu documentation eye free afi so no se akoba ne se building materials no uni sikapudu na oba se iron rods a utua kakra ne ama receipt de akoto eye cement a utua kakra ne ama receipt de akoto eye door utua kakra na ya ma eye receipt de akoto saa ne ama we nyina na building materials a ye tonton de ama kakra ka se de be ya asase ne aton de ama no edu so be project na wa mre ye ba to your block factory dey supply blocks all kinds of blocks bia no your block factory dey supply that blocks ni ti se ba ne se o pese o to blocks a o ba submarine estate and lands a kakra bi ekita obi na beji ama receipt itaba ne se project ne time so a o di receipt ni nyina ba na fi ya produce some materials we nyina ade ama ya nton materials a obedo be kwakosi dan na fi 2-3 years time in show to na on cracks e wo dan me there bi me see ya ton portable durable and of quality air materials a ya ton de ama building materials a wan kasa o di si dan out to say apetampe in show to edugu so a boko ewia bebo epebesi ni nyina na wodan no esi wo pato submarine estate and lands kotoku kofikwe ye wasase ni bi ho e pato asalaja hobo ye wansase ni bi ho teacher mante ye wansase ni bi ho ana no bi say teacher mante wa tienie e kwan na hu ni san kumase akra kwan na hu ni san so mu ye wi na kwan damu a na bo hu say teacher mante say wo teacher mante wa ye kwan wi abo say it's about 10 minutes to 50 minutes drive no what do teacher mante I'm telling you teacher mante wo police station na ti ho no mu a ho na ensase ni wo e pato tinie sa ensase ni nyina no so no ebo ne da form kama ye won ensase ni bi ho no ma me sheda ma ebo ni bi adeda da so me pato kofi kwe no okita 40,000 already cash obenya asase ato e kofi kwe obu also person tutor na kakra kantie wo 6 month installment ho ntini 6 month duration near the amount and near 45,000 6 month kofi kwe ho na meka no and afi so se ba ne se yama 1 year net say 50,000 installment 1 year 50,000 near the amount na tutor na kakra nemom deposit there 10,000 na dey ato ho ne aye documentation dey ato so ne trust asin the amount me pa cho umpewe na pede and afi so ba bi ti se hobo 40,000 already cash ya ma wasase wo ho afi so bu on mo say me per 6 months mam 6 months na mfentu ani 45,000 eye hobo na meka ho asem no obu also say per 1 year 50,000 e wo hobo nemum initial deposit ye 10,000 na dia to ya ma wasase e wo hobo on say the bonnet ye fufufu kama e ba ne sa ye pese Ghana fo asomdwom Mrs. Submarine estate and lands ye slogan ne say ye pese Ghana ni bia ye fiwura ye pese Ghana ni bia ye fiwura e ba to amasama denke odenke roadside there is na meka no ye wo ansase de da kwa ho a ye de project akese ye no ba 50,000 ye betumi twa bi the amount 50,000 ye twa bi the amount 6 months and I say obu on mo so me per 6 months there 55,000 na de aba ne ye te say 6 months ni atremu e the amount obu also o se me per 1 year and no buy no betenasi e ho no say da me di kan ka kire no odenke no 20,000 deposit na de ato onya asase no ye documentation free de ato so sansase we nyina mebobo so nyina no oba fie ho no mu a me pato location na mebobo so nyina no oba e betwitwa e de ama kama ne bo no so elfu kama me pato asalaja hobo ye won sase ni bo ho me pato teacher mati e won sase ni bo ho kotoku kofi kwe lorry station ho no ma usi ho no ma bo nse woni kira asase no so obetima nante afi eye kofi kwe lorry station ho no ma akwa asase no so me pato amasama dincha sadam di kanka no ye won sase ni bo ho ti sa locations we nyina no submarine estate and lands ye lands ne wo ni nyina pato asumje wo so eye langard free dijam ka say langard free ni say ye nkoto langard bi ansem no me pato tinie pa it is submarine estate and lands ye lands ni nyina no langard free langard bi anyina so nto to a asumje wo so di sanji number ni biom Sanji number ni 0243 00 9451 0243 00 9451 055 000 1500 055 000 1500. Eba Thomas asapo ankasa na befa. Area bia opebia no ka che no betwa de amount. Building materials no so no. Studio bia opebia no okoho no mu a ono betena se kama. Sika kite obi ekite bia na ana se kite wosi bia no beje na fe so waye ne kama ade amount. Submarine Estate and Lands. Me see your slogan say e pese Ghana ni bia eye firu abrakodo.
All right. Yeah, that's it. Submarine estates and land ventures. Yeah, that's years past. No more Eddie and Komo on this particular matter. Now, answer about Twaso Crown. I mean, can't you say, Kessben Maakye, we're going to give you something unique regarding these issues of flood, and our face so waste and the economy because in soon and yeah, but more than say, yeah, not move from paying for bidding common and fino, yeah, share a Muslim Bibrina is. So, Kessben Maakye Accra, we're going to have something we'll call the NADMO Alert. The NADMO Alert. NADMO Alert. You bidding who encomo in the near future. Bidding who encomo ye. But we're going to put all the numbers down. We're going to have updates when it comes to these issues of NADMO. And no more who extra money now. A woman said 350 million Ghana cedis, that is a more reason why we really want to drink deep into these matters so that we can now be careful. Now, 50 million Ghana cedis. This time around, we play the watchdog grow very, very, very well to also look into some of these matters. Now, more ever pays to yepa. Not more new mama Kenya military for a more demolition ma be no. Yebeko near no more. Will cover every single thing. The military for no ebe lead because Friday in your press conference in a course Felix Fusukwa Chedibe Tuja. Now it's going to be led by the military and the Kenya. So we're going to look into it. And we will make sure say are buying promises or their main. We're going to look into those matters. So for NADMO Alert on Kessben Maakye Accra, we're going to give you all updates. I course when it comes to Niema flood home and Niema F because indeed yesterday text message in Libya. I got one from the Ministry of Interior. On my alert on ensure better I think around between 4 to 7 a.m. there about this morning. That was what they were telling us. But now you disa and commoning in but Moshe TV no more DSTV channel 36 on Facebook Kessben 92.9 on Moshe. What we're going to bring you in the near future very soon today, starting today, the NADMO Alert, which is going to be on Kessben Maakye Accra. Okay, so I know you ever brought the NADMO Alert on air Kessben Maakye Accra. So stay tuned. There course weather update in how to stay safe. And I face numbers as we free NADMO se BBS 112 no ye de ni na be tudwa ama. I face no baller egu kromu nyina no. We'll make sure say bema obi bia ehu de ekọ ene de ba sesisi amene o ka say the west na egu abonte no ya clean na na say ye clear. all these ones are going to eat into the NADMO alert near the Ebebro on Kessben Maakye Accra. The Nina Ebebro up to date. In the figures are ye names almost about 4,000 and beyond. Omuhwa Kenya no yebeko obibia ho. We're going to give you all these updates on the flood and after so met you for and who ensure plans or more ahead in no Nina Ebetujwa. We'll make sure say ebede update from NADMO paying for also ebeba any little education ebetimi Nina about Nina Ebebro right here where Kessben Maakye. So 34 minutes past the hour of 8 a.m. at a Mansan soon for Kojo Preko Dankwah. Now this one says Kennedy made it categorically clear he would destroy, make good party, the party which you want to be the flag bearer. This is far from the alleged doomsday has come. Okay, also need or the and then this one from teacher Kojo Chiobodom. He says nothing is working in Ghana anymore. Everything is destroyed, and it has even affected the Black Stars. John Dramani Mahama confesses we will vote for you to solve our problems and not to complain or apportion blames. Enough of the settings. I'm asking if John Dramani Mahama blah 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 11 years of Junta disaster and all that. Okay, honestly, no, let me read this one before I go to Kingdom Herbal for Golden Boy Anas Mamponting. Osonabo Eric Opoku, a Greek minister, Papa. Good morning. Also, the opposition party, the NPP, they don't know how to put Calabash into the sack. They are confused, especially their communicators and their so-called serial callers. You see, the NPP communicators have begun their propaganda, lies, and gendarme to disturb the NDC government. The good work, but they are joking. Let the NPP communicators sit down quietly and look at the good work of the NDC government led by John Dramani Mahama. Greetings to Chairman Nana Kwesi and Honorable Eric Opoku, their Greek minister. Now, Meshach Asante from Omasama says that I am not a prophet of doom, but I can anticipate the NPP party will collapse before 2028 elections. Looking at the heavy insult and unprintable words NPP followers are throwing at Kennedy Ejapon on social media, and if Dr. Mahmoud Baumia cannot manage NPP in opposition, how can he manage the entire country? NPP opposition forever. Greetings to Justice Yeboah, incoming Deputy National Organizer of the NDC, and this brings me to a Kingdom.
This bring you to
Kingdom.
You have reviewed that almost 10 minutes.
Kingdom.
Wow.
Kingdom Herbal. And maybe the uncommon tremendous capsules.
Yes.
Harmon face so me garlic bitters,
Yes.
Ababi Pimo Hanababi doing uncommon. Now fe munina ubianya so. And so no to turn what the navy be a cold abem kata bem yena in your cold in ibi. That's no hunro ever hot dear. Dear Kingdom Herbal for near no Maka could come up. Penny be a walk here.
Let me do more black could you?
The radiasi.
Ghana foot you.
Omutie me.
Omutie you.
Be the radiasi.
Ghana for also say, work where to say cotton. Yet to two gigrew. Ye Yanwa gigrew. Ye hatawa. Gigrew. Yet so gigrew. That's also said I wanted up. You who said your cry. You can't afford to out.
May I say?
That's why I said cotton.
Based on my John Matum Bruta. My John Matum Bruta.
Yes. You know what gigrew. You two gigrew. You two gigrew. You better be a gigrew.
Straight.
All right.
That's a pa. That means I'm a fan where.
Oh, nyami adom.
No here, my fino. I say na me call. I say me na me call.
Yeah, Osho. Yeah, but the because I be my say gidi na press on the baby. I don't know. Or your production the class will be on
an ejuma the obo number 1. They believe in brutal.
Yes, but it's good.
He's a good man.
Kind of old guy. I mean, this some who.
Yes.
So you have to be on your toes.
He's really a good man. I like him. Pa. Young koy him.
And I Ghana phone nyina say, my Ghana phone nyina akwaba pempenso yi e de ba kasafide kase we so na na ya moti yenken kingdom 4 ana moti kingdom de nyame adom obeka say ye enema bia we yemu eni ti wo de ho bedam ye ya hwe bia won sa beka nyame Friday ye twa mi ye third no ani ye say ye free eye surgery e de ama Ghana phone nyina won etie yen omo mu akire ni benche nyina na nipa abla Kojo omo be gu ho Great Kingdom Medical Hospital ho no me pese meka bebre wo ho me pa cho production no mo me video no a ekoso e wo bra nkofo tutu madam aba omo bebe ye wo mani free eye surgery na yenhwe Kojo di yenhwe sane ekoso e wo yes in fact ekoyi
na me left one na ha me ho ade no papa na so aya wisi ba nyame adomi bedru ha na no amuye mu ame no de bia ye kama anopa mi sorry me hu say need that so clear and me say am for say obi a wa any problem ya omra Kingdom Hospital ya na doctors for no omu ya de pa omu wo nipa ho so abotre uba ha omu ni be kasa kama omu se tire nipa and obi a wa any problem ya e mani so omra ha na bibia ye kama wa ha nyame kan
eno mi ba no na mi hu ade e kusu mani no obi gina ho kra mi tumi hu the person cry so on be ye no eno mi ba no on be ye no me hia bibia cry me hia bibia fine
if you propon ha but me timi tafo Eastern region me kote sa dwumadi nka ewo vision ewo kofodua me wo ophthalmologist bi am kohwe no because of cataract and glaucoma intino na yerhwehwe ma me bia also very good na yete no na otaba ha be ye adwuma intino ye buku first one for no sanka ye metia but emu ha na yete se NG will be ba be ye adwuma bi na e free na ye de ahoka ebem ye buy nso ye no kware o ma ya man kama reception they are very excellent. They are excellent. Why you adwuma no so nia eni ne se nia na ehu ade no sese ehu ade kama nia meet me aka
but you go show sese ano then I will be catching
no hwe me bia no me ka che ne se mra ya ba be no ne ya twino ho na me twino ho enipa ye very delicate it ne yesu.
Okay, into the course one no. Wow.
Because the tapes the doors. Wow. Interviews the doors. Yeah, obi wo kra you booking for another. You booking say ka you be an operation at different hospital. But nay wa baba be for free or deco. So Dr. Mofane the Great Kingdom Medical Hospital. Ne adofo ne doctors for Mufri Canada buy no so aba be ye juba pa. Ne can say on the 3rd of August so it's a doctor for no so age na mu stay omunyankoye to 3rd of August. Ebi krabe ye ntem, but the date on it no say 3rd of August no. Yes so ye the same thing. E di amagana fu nyina omo eye surgery and so omo any problem bia no. Ntina won adofo no de na work na ntimi money nyina. Nti wo a so pese ye de ma for free no. Me pa cho number na good TV no so no. Se wo tie radio no a obetimi afresh sa telephone number si na emre nti na anya botra chechire mu kama. Ho. Number na 0245 504 158 0245 504 158 and I say 0593 722 619. Mpacho person we no yenso ye bi ma for free na wa ya no afre that is be up bia no e benya botu da chiche kama e de amam bagodo enne de wada na nya ye nyinara de ho Ghana obi atie ne ya obi aka se woni hwim ne nemu ne nyinara ye say infections and ye nya e bi o so sojafo no mo yi ni padua no mu abema enkwamwa no aye active na ya de bi ba prevent no se kofo mpe obi say kind of challenges no na pay wo se ni padua no enkoyi a na me kanfo di ama wo no edikitami a Kingdom garlic bitters and I said the capsules no and I make for the amount pa me patcho o arthritis o what to say utipayo to say bia when your infections be and I said diabetes and to war and I said immune booster and I said immune system supporter or no say droya e bebo am wo stroke wo BP was strong. In fact, a young maybe be when the pedianum, and brinity, many have between church. What do you say? Okwana se ope capsules no kwa da wato capsules no kwa opacho ope ensuo no kwa na wato ne bitters no so enkwa me bacho kwa mento mienu we nyina mom ya to ne maako onum we e bia boso na for say ope se wonom ne capsules na ene betuma ya ne sa but mento we ento we nka mom enom yenye de sa in fact eye adwuma yie pa ti ya no ope bi ne wato ne wano papa da wo ne peduan be kama ya de be sem bia no e be nyina abese because of garlic na e wo mu nti e bo ne peduan no e very active all the time. Bakojo, you do the enim. And only a tremendous capsules.
Tremendous capsules. Good. Yes.
Tremendous capsules, you draw. Yayama imagina. Iti uyo ba na umayemu of late. Unse no ensacrebia bem. Uwaduma ensuo white bi egugu. Ubu unsa unse enkakakra ediechire. Anase unsana ubu no supposed to be 2 to 7 days. Ene ubu 2 days na etwa. Have you asked yourself why? And now, when your infections are who do different kind of infections, say syphilis, gonorrhea. What treaties are many nina and qua? Jai a drona water nenye papa. We your capsules are any side effect be up. Obadoma ni peduanum, yet you must have a problem in our my yumno at the amount and can't ever home. And I say any challenge be force and no of late no or my yamunakas sacrabemuno, a tremendous capsules, and I make for the amount. The bill. We hear a beer telephone numbers for a drone. Na person near dim come off a drone some bianwa. Ya and what for telephone number 0559 761 144 0559 761 144 and I say 0502 036 200 0502 036 200. Ofreya, anything about your drone piano, kingdom nipa, a budget kama pa at the amount. We, Master Richard, Megasa senior producer, Monu show, Nedruni, Ampa, Richard and Numero, but who say yes or Numero, any system of Mancasa. In can no complete let's die now. Yet the kingdom Jensen power capsules are by the a man in Uncle Tete. Osan say ebuama umemma yemu very active and out me boy to imagine so che any side effect obo one mo so dia no more 2 to 2 minutes 3 minutes na afio aba na afio dia adwuma na so onum wie na oba na ma obanya problem papa we die abebi a wonom no enya botako ye adwuma oni padua no nyina say ye kuro ne wo sisimu ana say Koko be na atete war and I will low sperm count. In fact, who are prostrating pokranwa, ultimately kingdom ginseng power capsules. A year for member papa. Internal pay. The make catch on say, in fact, Casatenton top on co. Like we do. Boga pharmacy be a tone drew. Supermarket be a tone drew. Be to a drew beyond so kingdom the penny be. Say your bar, ya know what tremendous capsules. We a bema, what a kingdom ginseng power capsules. I was sending you answer so, Nepedrians means to see. I say, why no phone be, ya rebeat it wa, ya know what a kingdom garlic bitters no, and I say the capsules so, and no, and a bebo. But baby, I told Rubiam, Obeja be at all. Yes, sorry, no, not about fre for a hospital no, and I say, a year no one some noa, Nina any good TV no so. But who already knows not say who team ya, who friend number me the bebo. A drawing number there is 0559 761 144 0559 761 144 and I say 0502 036 200. Ofreya say hospital na person odi mutremu ana nduro ni nyina no a ye wa botre ye benya mre na enu adi nko papa Great Kingdom Medical Hospital and a Kingdom Herbal Center ye nupa ne ye ne ma ye ne de eboa adutwam ntebe kojo ya na mapobiato ebe boa papa ma ye be ekozo ne padua ne nyina no edupa yi eyi nyina ade afiri hodom ade ama papa yes
okay
na say so ya rebu so tete won so a apart from say ye hwe ne no ye all general OPD service nti ya de bia titu bia no but so unum bia ebe boa ye bia ha oni na say ye bia titu bia oba hospital hono mo a ye be hwe ni abo say ya wo na person wo ana say anything scan na person utwa lab bia person ye bia say typhoid netiti stroke netiti operation bia person ye bia no the Great Kingdom Medical Hospital betimi abo papa senior enti wo mra Omajo Mayaresa.
Okay. Yeah, that's a pa yene eye Kingdom Heba for na edi and Komosi no wo eye Kessben 92.9 FM. So and I feel so DSTV channel 364 and then on Go TV channel 121 meaning at the Amansanson for Kojo Preko Dankwah. And now say there
Amansanson for Kojo Preko Dankwah. Paul Amantem wo see di kanfo.
Okay, yankwa na afi yankodi nkomo na mene eye minia bema eye lawyer, right? Or lawyer Agbote yenu no endi nkomo director legal Emma the base Ghana movement yenu no endi nkomo na afi no eye Friday no omo mammoth walk no mo ye no what really I mean is in for eye Ghana men nyina Reality, Agbote, sorry, I've been watching more about Kessben TV so now Facebook Kessben 92.9 FM. So, Mijiri is to be a boko there.
Boko na miya Dominia.
Nice. Radio don't kakra gusua. Na Friday at the same.
Hello.
Na Friday no echo saying.
Hello.
What I mean can hello.
Happy day.
Okay. Na me bisa say Friday no echo saying the Ashanti region can walk no.
Ashanti region e Kumasi there. They see no ebro ya dream ni enti aseso. And the ebetumi aka say the see Friday no na a miracle.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. Yes, we share videos in EB and we're showing it on more Facebook. We meet Kessben 92.9 FM Accra. We be who and our face, you know, more warrior Kessben TV. No, so more share. Mammoth walk in a course. But tell us, what was the purpose of the walk?
The walk, no, your course said the said dying office for Fra Yenya Ashtown Eddie. Na yedi the business so ebi achire Kumasi for any Asante mine say the biz aba nti enuma mienu a yedi see eni so a yedi call yes work no eno no.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. So clearly the moye bi won kran na mo edan mo tesa no headquarters na di na no bi na mo call ye what the Ashanti region, right?
No bit pe.
Okay.
Okay. Now, in fact, the biggest system is in now.
Oh, okay. With the same course, right?
With the same fashion, the same mode, the same everything.
Okay. All right, but the main come I mean, this issue of the base Ghana movement, gather momentum and bringing in on board almost every political party, men can say Nketwane, Omomo, Nipatichomo war, politics muinan seem to be joining the base Ghana movement. How true is that with the issue of Ora Alanchamate UP party, for instance?
Yo, me da say na said ye can ye the last me ba mo studio on me can change that thing now say MPP for the for no kwa big guy. Now ma ba be kai ho na ye di Canada in Japan akoma na be the president of Ghana. Ye nyina nka ye me begi because ade no ye Ghana ye ni epe. Enye nipa ba akona se nipa no na se political party we na se we assembly ka. Ayare a Ghana yare se sia no de obey to me asai yare. Eye Canada in Japan. I don't know say the other yare no ho ye nyina ya ka nyina no say enye ni patient na ye ni workers and you know yembra mum nembe boa no na onsa yare no maye that's all and you know a sa consideration no and I say on him joy the couple say your boa
yes
or you 2 times independent candidates presidential candidates of Ghana or no see call na odi meka ebesumu and see sa yegusu a ye ni parties in kitwa no so kasa yeni ebi mu kwa shase ye adwuma wo from dada but the leaders need the on be twen on say me say bra me fie beboa me na yen de adwuma say o beba no na me wo fie obi wa o ba beboa me no on di kan call answer na me maba de me aye ni fie ni maba nti say Alan any o ma maka no ebeba na say omuchema Canada in Japan nankasa ebansa Canada wo ho dia omo betumi kasa ye kwa kojo ni Canada but say Canada ni ho no omo ba wan ti na omo kasa mo ba
so are you sure Kennedy is joining the base Ghana movement?
I am 100% sure Me they say there, I have no doubt at all on my mind. Say Obeba. Can I be Beba because the Bonidin edit Kuno.
Okay.
Yeah, now so Nenitia. Especially this time I am before person who free party no more. Now it's just say you two form not on come. I'm not the next say a fan is that. And say the Oma Yempono say Oma in free on Crampoa. So who say or no Casa or no Nemonia because Abuano say Unyana on Kawa finishing chill. And say no, they say the name him say he's a very intelligent man, a very level-headed person. They also you know. So they say the name him say 100% over.
Wow. So Ghana main United team move for muti we ne anope e wo Kessben TV so ne Kessben 92.9 engine to mu say at all cost duly eye den ya ora Kennedy Ejepon will officially join the base movement Ghana movement, right?
Of course. Obianji Mindi se wamba muti ni hu. Mena meka say Kennedy ba be him as the leader for the base. In fact, Onumpo ba obano be a number the base in Kwa because there are other like-minded groups almost no obedi president or man the base on they also working on their own. And to say be oba and here now can the base me other groups in abum but and the base the largest association of the supporters.
Okay.
Yakai and wabuma ya pesa oba. And the said there could be a duly obeba.
Now you spoke about leadership, and that is where I'm heading towards. So we saying what put the way to me aka in advance is say Obabe leading the base Ghana movement. You know what happens to Sebi Omo Obabe joining if indeed Oran Lancha Martin with UP is joining. If indeed you have Jacob Osei, two-time presidential independent candidate, you have other political parties maybe dripping in and all that. You know how will leadership issues Ebeko?
We don't have a problem at all. So see how you can say. The base movement you need national chairman, you need general secretary, you need national organizer, you need what we have now are committees. Committees are omodano into your national coordinating committee, now your operations and organizing committee, and your war fundraising committee, and now your war we are working with committees. So the young fan is there. Alan Epesa Bar, Nincrophone Bar, they will come and they also have a place within us. So they also come and join us. Na Juma Boom. Obia Alan the organizers, they will come and join the organizing operations committee. The financing that they join here. We have created that room already. So you have a place to be. Now leaders are some there. Yeah, they in second in Japan a bear flag bearer. But also who is the running mate and who is what, that one will be a decision for Canadian Japan to make. But working together there, we have created the enabling atmosphere and environment. Some of them are already working with us, but anyway be on a young person. So the committee system now Jumano. I be corner to her say MPR Ombebano and yes Ombebano Ebia Alan the secretary, the general secretary Bebano. Now was your general secretary that you're not motivated to even come closer to us. No. Yeah, the Oba, the committees near you. And so Oba committees we are not limited in numbers. As many as will help the cause of the base movement will come and join. And Oba about the Shimbi near Juma.
And Liabuti, are you looking at it to say Ayora Lancha Matia only the UP party gets into the fray of joining the base Ghana movement and then becomes a running mate? Would it be okay? Do you think it's going to work out?
That does not lie in my mouth to say. But the can say, the base, your candidates are the call, and you can do in Japan. And so, no bar, say Alan Beba, me running mate too, so Baba,
presidential candidate too.
Presidential candidate too. So, but I don't know that is for them. It doesn't lie in my mouth. Me need to cancer as I'm here.
Okay.
because omo ye mpanifo omo na omo be ye omade and ye de anim ene ye ka
okay la meda se ene nkoma wo ne yen adie mrepam ne befro na se no wadi nkomo biom na afi no se wenya confirm ama ye say indeed ora Canada Japan will join the base Ghana movement in the Ghana nyina obi ate. And for that matter, whether this disciplinary committee comes in to say, but what if the there's an anti-climax, where the disciplinary committee tells you that, okay, they are changing into internal party, then away.
Na sir, onanga to nanum to you. Say, unyimi na wasan ko di omachi MPPH na wasan ni fika ni nimre say or the party. Na meno swan ombeti nka. So that should should inform all of us enough. Say we should be expecting that he will not remain in the NPP.
Raboti, meda se oni edin komo. Yada se pa. Yene director legal Emma the base Ghana movement in no edi and komo Raboti and no edin komo lawyer the issues of Canada Japan then now joining formally the base Ghana movement. So just as I was saying, the Nemana MPP4 Ebabe Ninano or Canada Nankasa not to the num to the I mean telling you next year June July he's going to spill the beans, telling you that so Beka Sadia what it means is that there's much under the sleeves of our Canada and Japan. And again, he feels bitter. Now, and also I can't want some idea. Clearly, it tells you and also a problem. So there have been too many signals that has been given from day one. And into no process now and no more air cost one. So there's nothing to worry about when it comes to say Ura Kennedy ever call and answer on call. It's a given. And of course, I quite remember Nana from Ponziga also said the same thing that the man is already gone. And into no who here say about Kokoye and my baby na afaho. And check na a gentleman a Ura from Ponziga on Ziga stick. But I'm saying no. So one celebrity that we have, Kessben, and Edin Komobi on social media talking about the Bear syndrome. So it is really a problem. When I saw the video, the cry of one of our celebrities, so Lusu, Ninuebi, sister B, but Nina has to do with the Bear syndrome na could do home common okoka obi say we politics okoka obi say umpe party biasem. But the reality on the ground is that it is still happening, and this is what she said. She shared her sadness. I mean, social media. I mean, Boma on Neti on radio 92.9 FM. Now I feel to share on Kessben TV. What Kessben Ekaye.
Are we safe in Ghana? Abaino yes Allah. I call to Abamamu. Do they care about us? Do they love us? Do they know what is happening to us? Do they know what is going on? Hey, about time it's a me more frasi person ne. They be panic. It's me more frasi. I'm 47 years. It's me more frasi person ne. They be a betting panic. They be panic na di pewu panic na di pewu. They are just buying no mama shop. You be say we just have the shop boy. I was saying we ye. They be panic they be in the point to form. You very rose so. You should know who.
Kessben 92.9.
No, ne bien pa Nicolebu. Hey, oma penyi. Mo amudi mai sumo amusha ya rezebia. Day na de bien pa Nicolebu. Ade na de bien pa Nicolebu. Ye ni asa si wagani ya si hospitals. Baby, I didn't panic. Anna say, what is the problem at Kolebu? Nani pe wu babaza basasa. Owo de obi abewu bi o. Owo de obi abewu. Owo is the last place. Owo the exit. Owo the exit no. But say no time. Na bibi en koyenti. Kolebu mpani ho. It's nipa kona se ebetimi ama na eduro kakra ni ahwenkaka ama wanyankwa. Obewu cause you didn't better fall. You didn't better fall. Oh, Auntie Lela, so sorry.
Kessben 92.9.
The pen on Papa Drops were Colebu, Abaye, Ghana, but you feel the pen on Papa Colebu, Debbie and Pani Colebu, Debbie, how people who are seeing Pani Colebu, Sacho Becolebu, nearly the part to form Mama, Diachia, emergency, emergency. Ghana emergency. Okra nenye. Emergency okra nenye. Because you make sure when you the yakacha usampaniwo. I will not blame the nurses and the doctors. Ebiniwo. I cannot blame the nurses and the doctors. Empani ebiniwo. Enti ebiniwo no ma o stress no. O ma o stress because I didn't say yes or the problem kolebu. We cannot blame the nurses and the doctors. Yeah, blame your bino. Fit to be more francy. There be a metal masum and Pani Colebu and Pani Colebu and the Mampany back. It's a move to say Pani Colebu and Pani Colebu and Pani Colebu. Every day people will be here and Pani Colebu. Nyampomadi otoba. Nyampomadi. Nasuswanka ya watu watabaka. Baby ampa befia mani pata suma ya tuaba. Empa befia ba. Debi ya pipe uwo kolebu. Empa ni wontia. Iti da pain na mpa beba kolebu. Da pain na mpa beba kolebu. Da pain na mpa. Empa ebi beba kolebu da pain.
Kessben 92.9.
Da pain na mpa beba kolebu. Da pain. We are now in this canal so uko kolebu. Ube wo. Because I'm penny wo. Nipa no brum pano so. Nipa no ye brum pano so. Every day there's no bed in Kolebu. Every day. Me metina life in Sunda. This is a question. I spoke to her yesterday. She was okay. Second, baby, I know. And Pani Kolebu to a woo. And Pani Kolebu. The order from 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, and the part down from. Now we woo. Because and Pani Kolebu. You cannot blame the nurses and the doctors. Because of my stress. The panel draws was in and Pani wa.
Kessben 92.9.
Emergency crap. They will not even they will not almost shout to say someone the money in emergency. They will not even receive you as an emergency because of receiving what do koi. And penny ho. It's a man penny our bay ya to ma ba ya wampa. And Pani Kolebu. Yes, no. Mo fan pa kolebu. Oh, what the ya be will be but yeah, so about 46 years I want ma. Now we woo because empa and Nicolebu.
Kessben 92.9. Bebiache.
If you don't improve.
Okay, so 7 minutes past the hour of 9. So one of our greatest celebrities when it comes to music, Miss Bell, and I was in Kano with all the cry this morning. So sad. And my yes, anima when a cost. But I'm saying just 2 minutes or 3 minutes on this one. So yeah, that's not how can say same way. You can't move say your politics. We don't care about politics. We care about Timomufua Omote Eyo Maimuhanum. Once upon a time, a year Confanoche, CEO Ebekache said in Pennyho, he was suspended because one fat process we were told by the health minister, respectfully said one fat processing because a president has issued an order. Say nipa ekohono whether why ye ma ehonye mabia no say ye sabio nipa no ye de no ekoto honom enu nti no faz so ye sisi ma no suspension. We gave the CEO of KN your friend Confanoche suspension. Clearly all of us saw it to the extent that doctors echo strike in this country. Confanoche they did. It took and I repeat it took Ohine, Pong, Otufo, any Ashanti regional minister to talk to these doctors to come back. Now listen to the irony of the whole show. Miss Val is talking about Kolebu. When 1957, a blogger decided to publish what is happening at emergency in Kolebu, Kolebu CEO issued a statement proudly telling us that they are going to prove to Ghanaians said the Abrantia 1957 year, issued a statement and confirmed what the journalist 1957 published. That same time, the Minister of Health, the place was clean. So we will not see anything wrong. Then the doctor, the CEO of Kolebu came back to tell us, he said, he did not go on suspension. As we speak today, up to now, the Kolebu people, the Kolebu board, and in Payphone have not come back to tell us, say, what 1957 said, but that is the order of the day. Meanwhile, somebody told us the truth. Your man is suspension. Somebody lied to the people of this country. He is still there. You're suspended. He is still there. He lied. The Kolebu CEO lied to Ghanaians. What kind of hypocrisy is this? Today, Miss Bell is telling us the same thing. Empa any hostel. Emergency, he's telling us it's appalling. But I'm not the CEO, but the one who is telling us the truth suffered the consequences of truth. Nukre, he suffered the consequences of truth. Then we have the audacity to maintain somebody who lied to Ghanaians. People's sons and daughters are dying. But on the he couldn't even come back to defend on one and your case die. The same Kolebu doctor didn't come back. The CEO and to me I'm back and be defended and can't try and say Sabi and Yamana I get 1957 published here ewo eye hospital hono AI. When to me I'm back shameful. What kind of thing is this? Why are we putting our health in a mess? Then tomorrow, Orakan and Japan comes, talk about it and tell us, say, their party didn't do well when for a hospital. They said this one committee. So politicians, maybe when we sit in this country and we vote you into power, and we want to hear the truth, we want to understand what is happening, we shouldn't talk about it. So Kennedy comes, tell us, is it shameful? Yes, it is shameful. Because it's already yes, you did nothing. Then today, somebody comes back and says that Kolebu, they have a problem. The person lied to all Ghanaians and he is still there. Then somebody tells us the truth. He is suspended. Oh, Charlie, this country, seriously speaking, you're creating a mess, your politicians. You're creating a mess for this country. Our health is in a mess. And we are dying slowly. And to Wada, you want to play politics with it. I don't need a tall list of things I said, but also obey you. I want to see the practicality, not theory. Enough of our theories. What is this? What is this? Minister of Health. Nippon Nuchan Traka said what 1957 published. When your own doctors issued a statement to tell you that you're working in an iron trono, make up Kolebu CEO, iron trono. You issued a statement and you told us that you are coming back to tell all Ghanaians that they said your brand and iron tro. You said you were going to tell us. It's been how many months? that person is there. So we're encouraging lies. Yɛfoa intro so in politics. Yɛfoa so who can throw their way better. Who can credit because suspension? Is that what it is? Are there not 2 CEOs? Didn't we have issues with your friend say emergency in Kolebu? Didn't we have it? Because he lied. So that one it is okay. But somebody told us the truth. Or no mono or them. Christ. It is interesting. Very interesting. But at the base here, 40 minutes past the hour of 9. I'm going to judgment for Indian come on me bar. Ziga steak will be on. Now Ziga we are. But TSCB so. And you'll be shocked how journalists in this country, they claim they are fighting corruption. They claim they are fighting things that are not good in this country. Yet, little did they know they are killing. Gentlemen,
Yamuakwa at the bad Genuine Dental Clinic. Genuine Dental Clinic, Sinhojuma. Come on, you be the FR tooth replacement and home. Set will see to never see a bottle for the shower mount. Near Pensun Swan, so we see to no one chef of fry, meet me at the abrel. The kind any part S A any Pelimunium, Upon Pemuna or Cassa, the Yeshe A was saying, the Abuama with me A was saying, oh Cassa, the Abuama wears you are with me pronounce the so A was saying, did you media who do be breed? And this is a tour, who be here say, over Bania chef of and so elbow at the amount. So be or harness, no, Nabakusi, Bakusi, and Yadia is shame crime. Genuine dear train South 42 and a more bra. Many a senator for infant shall so infant mount. I think so Nipa or Sino Wanuma, a bow Emma bone no keep in good shape. So we see to no one here replacement. South side of the bone, a bit me up to Amalaye, and as a bit me a boom, send the eye attack on Amalaye, maintenance Masaha no end to. Twanamon bra, say a sinner to yen shackle for our home farm. A sinner by you, ma would do be bree. There was a sinner back one shower, obit me you are there. Our wrong one was sanchez. Now, they back on our bond, and say, you can't do one, say, the old shall obit me, you won't me friendly, and your son it's here. A yamawa, obit me, didi, obit me, their cassa, obit me, you made your would be a woody dibiano. You who do me, you were flexible one, a tough and a bar plasma, and I'll say you were acrylic, and I'll say you dear shower. Unti and found some cabin and as to be, and also a fixed prosthesis, and also to a mobile genuine dental clinic. You bear answer the amount. You who do mean your PFM, and I say porcelain fused to metal, and I fancy your back on swa a fen implant and maintenance fee to an mobile genuine. Say, we send her to one their genuine dental clinic. You bear wow, near restore or smile on a back to send a night. Tell her genuine dental clinic a cheap when you are fine cry, gonna have fine in a genuine dental clinic. Oh, here Accra, Genuine Dental Clinic, 2 branches Accra. The first one Nungwa, right after Nungwa Senior High School, Udu any check Cantamantono. Unsabin Kunsu pay Genuine Dental Clinic branch any NDC office no, and I say Italian pub in a dear Nimshe Nungwa. I feel so atomic down, Domika Benyaran about, Udu any check Taifano. Unsabin Kunsu pay Genuine Dental Clinic branch back Kunsu ye dear Juma dear. I feel so Santa Manta Mukumase, or here at Bepo Junction. Total filling station no echi wo pe odu wani HG no wonsa nifa so wo pe ye ne Methodist school na wa Abepo junction no e na di animhwe afi su kuma se wa hwe ya Atonsu high school junction traffic light na se wa pe Genuine Dental Clinic bank bank so e wo ha ye di adwuma di e wo ho Kofor Dua so hwe Genuine Dental Clinic ye wo Central Police Station no enchemu ha pe ye ne Central Market no e na di animhwe a ye di adwuma di wo abronsan na wo Central Police Station nchen ho na takra den so oh, Genuine Dental Clinic branch now, pipe and no traffic light. Tadisco Junction, where and can baby and a GM bank or Sabon San Corner Muna Genuine Dental Clinic, Yawa, Yedi and Jumadi. After also Genuine Dental Clinic, Ecobank storyboard in storyboard and Ecobank, Ewasiano, a slow pen, now Genuine da, Ubehu, Ewa Aflawo. I feel when you could chim, teaching man on Swa, Bonomantemu, Genuine Dental Clinic, Mazin Road, and come hotel, a Chiwa Pay, any AY Ahmed. And the admission teaching man. I face a same man so yawo Tamale, Genuine Dental Clinic branch and Tamale Tishigu, any post office no any admission and I say adjacent the MTN main office now, ye and Juma di Honum. ti Ghana ha fa na nyina de gentleman branches no akweti Ghana ha nyina utu anamon ba ye behwew ne aboa na oseriye na okasa so akoyi e di amaw se wo hwe o TV na se a ye numbers ni egu ase no betima frɛ gentleman dental clinic e wo sa homa to for you so 054 990 6588 Ofra doctor ebeje so the inquiries no make ebeje so ni aboa now so serious no kasa so akoye di amount. Gentlemen, it's time for you to smile again.
18 minutes past the hour of 9. Ziga atena so Ziga steak e Kessben match so Accra. Ziga match maybe about nice.
Ibi abako de.
Eradi adom kakra yeguso. Meshiti.
Sade seba. Mesbel, I'll find no Preko. Family abandon no.
Okay.
Some in the Queen Night show. Yeah. Na empani kwalebu or kanesa na afakwa rhythm.
Yeah.
That's right. And one yakam. All right. Mame fan tunch. I wanted to see more, but Mame fan tunch.
Yeah.
The base.
Yeah, sure, the base.
One Solomon who is wedding come.
Yeah.
Na uti ne Kessben na they will be very happy to merge with Iraq and the Japan's the base. And lawyer no or your lawyer mad the base no. And so I may say Iraq and the Japan will definitely join the base. Okay. Listen. Sometimes betwa ana ya me yase there are some people they have the opportunity to lead this country. But when men try home and I say something is depriving them, they are succumbing to their age. They are succumbing to their age. Age is that just a number. If you want to progress at DBSC relegate your age. So relegate your age and you'll be able to achieve it. Mr. Kessben was called to bar at what age? So, somebody like Oral and Chamatin, Iraq and the Japan, you still have the time and the healthy to lead NPP. But they have decided to go their own. That's fine. But listen, whether the base, any UP, ebe boom, Jacob Esieboa, ebe kahon, whoever, all the political parties, the minor political parties, ebe kahon, they can't win election in this country. They know. They can't win election in this country. And per the information of Ghana election in the Fourth Republic, it is only the NPP and NDC have won the elections in this country. And the next 30 to 50 years ahead of us, no political party can win election apart from NDC and NPP. I'm telling you. Because they started well, they have the brand, they have the following, and nothing can change it for now. And one more parties, they know. Political party BN will bet me win election in the next 30 to 50 years ahead of us, apart from NPP and NDC. Nobody. They know. Sometimes I hear, Ghana 4 are fed up with NPP and NDC. It is never true. Ubi obeka sa asem na che obi aka chele senye no kre onche proof. Yeti se Ghana 4 abre NPP and NDC in 2008 when Dr. Indom had the opportunity to lead CPP. Adie bia political party bia oyebi. NDC CBA boss no CBA boss. Omo ba TV so no aba TV so. Because when you known or when you understand? He did everything that NPP and NDC at that time NPP your friend say party ano atesokran they na omo ye biade Indom ye bi. The Indom said that Ghana for bread NPP and NDC. Ghana for bread NPP and NDC 1.34% in 2008. And to the effort say at that time no for MPCPP TDO. And you CPP na call for mpe. Dr. Indom won eduma bebrebe. They make a say banks, fishing company, one you just mentioned it, media houses, any idea. 2012, our quarter no honor or no attend a party or the infant said CPP ruling Canada, NPP ruling Canada, NDC ruling Canada. Ghana for are fed up with these political parties. Then Indium came with the PPP. Progressive People's Party in 2012 at 0.99%. 0.99%. Then in 2016, the 2016 Indium had a 0.59%. What the emphasis say, Jacob Yesaya, who was able to manage 0.00%. You buy a nimnano, or Ralan Chamatin. I know you're darling boy by New Patriotic Party. You free say Alan, NDC 4 panel, NPP 4 panel. We're made to understand, say, Modi Alan Bar, NPP 4 crabber, NDC 4 crabber, 2 about the manner. Bebois, and there's somebody at it. Or Ralan Chamatin buy ya can say, great transformational, your fellows, whatever. Ghana for bread. Political parties Nimionu, NPP ni NDC. Oral and Chamate koye 0.14%. All the political parties in the album. Ne NPP ni NDC tunche. The last election they were not able to pull 5%. Party bien will bet me win election in this country. Apart from the NPP ni NDC. They know Obiate party outside NPP ni NDC but tayebi and what they say, that double Tayano and yes, will be in election. They know. Now, may your permutation be mentiasia, me pay, send for boy and ametiasia. With your brantium, tell you, say base any movement, and I say, you boomer. Ada Jokopia say, boy, baba become, ada if for become. Okay, that's fine. Aya daya baku be lead beboa. Baku be running mate beboa. Okay, good. Ya baba to about 2012, 2003 NDC NPP for primaries. Presidential primaries. We had an intel within NPP say for peace they wanted Dr. Bawumia to lead the island to become a running mate. Tell you and Alan Chamate rejected it. Alan rejected it. Okay. Ya two abadu we no 23 no call call presidential primaries ni. Dr. Bawumia winning. Canada Japan had 39 or 37%. They realized that the man commanding a lot of following in the NPP. They make a lot to say. That time now Alan Chamate has left the party. But we're told that Ora Canada Japan was offered the running mate, but he rejected it. Why Tibina? He said it all case and programs to say he's not ready to be second fiddle to anybody because ultimately and yet they ain't taking instructions. And that's what Timmy. But Missao, Obubia did not reject a running mate to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, who's leading a political party where a serial winner of elections in this country, New Patriotic Party. You rejected it. So why do you have to reject it? And be a second fiddle to Alan? I don't get it. Why do you have to reject a running mate to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and be a second fiddle or running mate to Ora Canada Japan? I don't get it. Because aya dey anso abaku de belidi. So how you fan say obi anye running mate? Jamaican what I say Baku will lead. So how will Alan Chamate will sit down for Canada Japan to lead both base and UP together? They catch a running mate, the Alan will sit there. Who appear on the ballot paper? I don't get it. How will the whole thing move? The Alan will appear on the ballot paper. Canada Japan will be with the base. Pay play any major role. Mentiasi. Ayasem sebe. Etie for fan kwa dwindwinimu say obi obete political party biano eye botaye bi and odete outside NPP and NDC. Botaye and the botaye no enough to win the election. Now, Ura Canada Japan. we have a lot of Canada Japons in this country. There's only 2 Canada Japons that we know are our this country. One, a sports administrator, the businessman Interplast Ora, a Canada, a Nana Japan. Jamaica say, and your own Canada Japan. Now this is my message to Canada Japan, the politician. 1999, 2000, 2001, 2002, Kosu 2003. Canada Japan ni enimno. Your buck Canada Japan ni enim the campon. Because of Asante Kotoko. Satam na Ghana League vibrant and enterprising at that time. Kotoko has, and he was a deputy to Ora Herbert Mensah. Herbert Mensah free Kotoko. Now, still the man is still with Asante Kotoko. Jamaica Rata say, etini e ka Canada Japan, na e da Canada Japan no. Mewa, no ra Canada Japan ye kada yi the politician no. Satan no parliament. We call parliament the year 2000. Ni enten nka ni entidi e took the gazehezi yezi issue e koba ye ka se ma mene ne ayi o ma pani kofa kwatwempra. E no start si o kabi e na ma ni di ne basro. Tiye then he continued from there, became maverick and outspoken for NPP, and about the Dini Basro. Raka the Japan should know say, Yesu obrasa, obekansuno, ukansua, and you will be the Dini Kai, obrasa in Tatia, and Tatia won't mean kansu. So, but to be a kansu, a chebia my baby, and then soon and me caught the other side, not tell my baba who net no call. The American watch I say. And yet they are the NPP made you who you are today. You had your money before joining NPP, that's fine. But the NPP made you who you are today. So what you are taking you to the base, what you are taking you to, you have to say the UP, you can table the same thing to your political party that I helped you, your political party that have numbers to win elections. And if it's not ready, you can stay in the party. The American watch say and wait. Nana Akufo-Addo became president at what age? The American watcher say he became a president at what age? 80. That is yeah, me the many no. I feel be the base we pay yeah. I feel na o popularity, the respect that people you have for people now. You see the UP are desperate to ally themselves with the base because the UP over and over keep dropping. It kept dropping. Okay. Had it not been there, the media houses that be giving chances to Solomon Usia Freni, any Miaminia by Fia Kwachi, Kwachua, and Nam, any director, a Hupsina Doya. Had it not been these 3 people, any a Buckman. After the case gone. After UP is gone. Alan, okay. You don't really hear Alan again. So he said, I'm not saying cement thank you, but on social.
Okay. All right. But I say Ziga and your turn on Ziga Steak brought to you by Gentleman Dental Clinic Limited. And I would take 31 minutes past the hour of 9 a.m. Meeting at a Mansanson for Kojo Preko Dankwah Kessben matches in the Kessben match in Accra and I had the air brown on 9:45 exactly thereabout near the Jumedino Abba every year. And it is a wood me can say you be NADMO alert. Now it has to do with a lot of issues. One of them I have to pick has to do with the issue of sanitation. Now it's interesting, and I want to really hit hard on this one. Listen, Obampenyi, so when you're careful, when you're careful, you will allow certain people who have done themselves or branded themselves to be the so-called investigative journalism people in this country. To direct you in a wrong way. So when you're careful, now the so-called investigative journalists who are behaving and making it look like Sebio and I'm telling you this, from day one, you've been told back to back, reading articles, letter to President John Dramani Mahama, meeting this person, doing this, bringing this out, saying this is corruption, this is this. All these things that the so-called investigative journalists for this is the end result. And Mgwasie and the battle Bola eba mene wo man no. I'm telling you, Mr. President, take a look at it. The one show here ebe how some of us ebe can say we are not into the investigative journalism to be here to be doing things and making you look like you are doing so well. No, yeah. So if you're not looking at your environmental sanitation policy, Bola egu honom. Now tell us, if the so-called investigative journalists for no more can't tell, so we have done a lot of investigations telling you somebody is doing corruption, somebody is doing this, Obiaji Abenjuma, and we specifically Zoom Lion, and Waji Abenjuma onye. So Waji Abenjuma put onye ya. What is the duty of the said organization as a ministry? No, today, this is the end result that we are seeing. Bola and then the so-called investigative journalists and the so-called associations will come and sit and tell you too many things and make you feel like the way you know and throw. Now look at what you've done. A friend is saying decision not to deal with them. Look at the problem that you're having. And clearly, let's face it. Your environmental sanitation policy, what is it in for the private sector that are supposed to help? The private sector are supposed to help you deal with sanitation. Now tell us, I have read some articles coming from the same so-called investigative journalist people. I read it yesterday in Umre, and I was so sad that you sit down, pick a pen and paper, and write this thing and tell me you're writing a letter to Mampenyi to tell Mampenyi say, try a contract, Zoom Lion contract in Imono, because the NMSC kono, wanyane sa, amafobe disika, and no one know Mampenyi, and no one. As we speak on Mampenyi, it is clear that as we sit here, your MMDAs do not have the capacity to deal with sanitation. We don't have Abaimuni. From day one, basis assembly Menoka say government did not sit. Government and planning to own on one sanitation problems. And we are telling you, say, Adina wu yeno, what? Why ye na wodia komo omuso mo no munye sanitation se de no ebe buan ko Mampenyi akaye hu de ye hu the capacity of ye MMDA se wo krom hanom no ye ne bi. And that is the more reason why your policy when it comes to sanitation, you need to at least allocate almost 75% or 80% to the private sector. To the private sector to deal with it. Now, the same so-called investigative journalists wanted no my baby, no my bet, then we kill our own entrepreneurs in this country. Today, that same person now here can want some say on your papa I will young memuhano. I didn't know I mean for once cabinet listen. I didn't know the same person no has been accepted over 29 African countries. I didn't. If the same person here can want some Zoom now here can want some no Zoom Lion here can want some say with dear Bansika and onye ni ye and then koye no. I didn't think that other countries per all these backlash, negative write-ups, negative so-called investigative journalism. No. These countries, including Nigeria, your own neighboring countries, Benin, Gabon, are using the same organization. I don't know what the one can say Sebio. You don't do this guy honum. Mampenyi ti wenio. Mampenyi bio wenio. Because the kind of things that I'm putting down here, if you have that 360 integrated waste management in a power will be part there, prove it with all the MMDAs. Let's prove to Zoom Lion say, just as those so-called investigative journalists are telling you to do. Leave it for MMDAs, you will fall flat. You will fall flat. I'm telling you. You won't get anything from them because equipment will come in be. And so, how many weeks in here? Bola dasu gukrom. Menim heya anopa hwache mebe. Edim heya kapres enim heya. Bola dasu guho from there. Iso no to ye man day. Alajo I see kwera ho na bola ne dasu guho. Omampenyi, this is no joke. Open your eyes. member no member yet to say obi yet tribal, and that is what we are heading towards. People are making it more tribal. Obi de ye nkonkoshem, obi de ye nkonkoshem, and so obi de ye yebekwa akoshe. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? It is not fair, because you see your policy on the role of private sector in sanitation problems. It is saying, you just assess it. With him, Zoom Lion. No, Zoom Lion doesn't even need 100% of the job to do. But the private sector now is also we had a target. We had a certain target to achieve. From 2025, 2024, we're looking at 100% achievement when it comes to gathering. That capacity na ye kano. MMDAs na ye kan wasemuno. Mr. President, they are unable to manage the waste in the city. Not to talk about the towns. And Ameba, Medina, Trakibina Babesio, the efficiency of these as other waste management in Ukraine. At saying, that's why I'm asking that share your policy when it comes to the private sector on the services of waste management. At saying, if somebody has the capacity to do it, that's about buawa or man shine your eye. This is not about say, yes, say, omo eseso mutia eye obika ena nipa no oman fasika na mano oman panyi so oman fasika na mana. The owners lie on the said ministry to make sure say sani pana yesombe plano obenya say sikano. That was simple. That was the simplest solution, but not to cancel a contract that bola no be meno udachi, and it is becoming a disgrace to the country. It's not on Monday. It's been one solid week. Bola edasuguho. Yet we are happy canceling Zoom Lion. We are happy, not excited with the so-called investigative journalism, and we are clapping that we have done well. And it's investigative journalists now. Yes, and now we also hear their way. If Fina will drive it, and you see, it's appalling, shameful. We'll drive it effort room, and you see the baller, as you know, say you don't have what it takes. The MMDAs ain't need that capacity to do it. Yet you pick your pen and paper and write this thing to disgrace the very company, the institution that is doing so well on other countries. I will say it as it is. You've known me. Remember praises when it is due, but I want you to look at it again, the second look. Doc all the consequences. Bola your health ministry is telling us we should be careful with enyema yaria aeba. Ito mampenyu du weni ba behwe. Na wansan kwako tisika, akwa manone akwako pacho ajisika. Ene me dansi, what you euro bonds ni na what you ahead of time. Usan ko pesika. Ede ababe shame. Hospitals eba flooded with people with cholera because of one investigative journalist telling you with her pen and telling you that enyema said ankoye. Now then sabi contract on an agent there. Or on the contract and now buying the demand. Why are you not ensuring that obey your jumani ye? The was to know here. The Bekache president non country no. Na de enkoye nim. Na meme de se bola ne mene na ye call emergency hospitals no mampanyi yentumi ye flood on us yentumi dia. Seriously speaking, yenko kroma yenko ha because me nua bi enya cholera. Me nua bi inframa bossesi inframa na ebo no bola no sanko amanfo aduanim. You are telling me what? 1 week in here we have used bola ye de koye fie, and you are telling me what? We won't sit on this one. If MMDAs don't have what it takes to do it, clear it. Yeah, bro. Cronus say, when I was reset. Let's reset. 43 minutes past the hour of 9. And let me do this one. Happy birthday, glorious birthday to Madam Evelyn Nadu of Nadu Catering Services. This one is from the staff and the entire Kessben 92.9 FM. Nadu your guy. Yes, sir. Madam Evelyn Nadu of the Nadu Catering Services. Happy birthday to you. Nadu wa eye Vodafone etire heya no wo Diane do bo and it crew no staff now be I wish you happy birthday. And then a happy birthday to Grandma Comfort Techi, 87 years today. Oh, God bless you, ma. Oh, yeah, obey ye. This one is for Morris. Happy birthday to you, Grandma. And then a happy birthday to Mrs. Juana Asantua Chum. This one is from Mr. Chum, your husband. Happy birthday to you, Mrs. Juana. And then a happy birthday to Mrs. Rebecca Asamoah. This one is from your children. Happy birthday to you, Mrs. Rebecca. And then a happy birthday and belated birthday to Abigail Latte in Amokum. This one is from DJ PSA of Ash FM. And Odami, right? And Odami and then client service, right? Okay, happy birthday to Abigail Latte. And then a glorious birthday to Linda Ochre, protocol officer at KSTU. This one from Osepenkani Samson. Happy birthday to you, Linda Ochre, who your protocol officer at KSTU. This one from Osepenkani Samson, and all the way at Bayaha, and a day